Hello, it's Maria. I'm a reporter here with WDW Magazine, here to take you on another magical escape. Today I am coming to you from the Four Seasons Resort here at Walt Disney World. It is located inside of Golden Oak and it is a AAA 5-diamond resort. We are going to be checking out every element that makes this resort special in case you want to consider it for your next Walt Disney World vacation stay. So without further ado, let's tour the resort. Gorgeous live orchids here in the lobby. They are beautiful. And I love, again, the simple elegance of everything here. These beautiful crystal chandeliers are hanging, but they're not overwhelming, they're not overpowering. There's not tons of artwork or tons of gaudy things that make this feel special. It is simple elegance, and that is what they really strive for here, and in my opinion, succeed at in the entirety of the design here at the Four Seasons. The Four Seasons Resort is located on Walt Disney World property, and I love that subtle iron artwork Mickey that they have there. Here is your stop if you have any questions, want to buy tickets or do anything of the like, right here off of the main lobby, across from the concierge and from the check-in desk. We're walking down the hallway to the spa. It is so peaceful and quiet in the entirety of this resort. And out here in the check-in lobby area of the spa, they do have some of the products here for sale, as well as some clothes that you can relax in, and as well as some of that water, in addition to some jewelry. So a real full spa experience here that you can basically have any service done that you desire. They do princess makeovers here at the Four Seasons. Here's a look at all of the dresses that you could choose from if you come to do it, and an example of the different crowns and the bracelets that they have. So if you have a little one who wants to take part in one of those makeovers, you don't even have to leave the resort to get that done. This is the waiting room of the spa. They serve water, they serve tea here. So when you are waiting for your service to take place, you can pull up one of these comfy chairs here. There are several here to choose from, and you can sit down, relax, and enjoy some complimentary nuts, trail mix, some chocolate there, as well as some infused water and some teas. Yeah, and there's vanities here. They have hair dryers and hair brushes. Looks like some different serums and hairspray there that you can put on to use while you're taking part in your spa day. Some loungers here. There is a shower that has 4 different settings. Like they said, no shampoo, no conditioner, but they've got a lot of different jets here and a lot of different ways that you can play with that water and experience that. In the women's locker room, there also is a steam room. There's a hot tub out the back, and you get your own private locker that features a robe, so you can really unwind and relax when you're here at the spa. Everything that I've just been showed on this tour of the spa is included with a stay at the Four Seasons, including a complimentary hot tub. I am outside of Wardrobe. It is the retail location here at the Four Seasons where they are currently hosting Mr. Dom Corona. He is one of the pop-up artists featured here at the Four Seasons. The Four Seasons does several pop-up artist events during the year. We were invited earlier this year for the Jessica Boothreach event, now Mr. Corona's event. Mr. Corona is a Disney artist. All of his artwork always appears at the Festival of the Arts. If you've ever been in Epcot, you may have seen him with his work there. But the work that is featured here today at the Four Seasons actually highlights elements of the Four Seasons. You will see here that Mickey is golfing, represents their golf resort here. Minnie chilling out in the spa. They do have a spa here at the Four Seasons too. So several of the paintings here reflect several of the elements at the Four Seasons, and the artwork was chosen with that in mind. These are original painted canvases. These are not prints. It is so neat to get to see that up close and personal, a true original by an artist. If you want to stay in shape on your vacation, the Four Seasons has you covered. This is one side of the fitness area. We've got some dumbbells and exercise balls, as well as resistance band. This makes up their aerobic studio. They do have some spin bikes across the back there. I see some Pilates machines, a tire for strength training, lots and lots of yoga mats. So they do offer classes and different things like that here in the aerobics room. Really nice hard wood floor like you'd almost find in a ballet studio. So they really kind of spared no expense here. They even have one of these smart workout mirrors, if you've ever seen them advertised. Looks like you're able to use here as a guest too. So if you wanted to do a self-guided class, you could use that, and you are welcome to use any and all of these amenities here. Right across from that aerobic studio is the main fitness center. They do have every and any piece of equipment that you can possibly want to use. Strength training machines, we've got ellipticals in there and treadmills. There are some guests in there using it right now, so I won't go into film, but it is a beautiful full gym, again with those hardwood floors featuring every piece of equipment you would need to get in a workout while you're staying here. It is raining here on the day that I'm doing this resort tour, as I'm sure you can tell, but the Four Seasons offers these complimentary umbrellas that say the names and locations of all of the different resorts that they have around the world. So you can grab a complimentary umbrella if you do want to come on outside while you're staying here. This is the adults only Oasis pool. Because it is raining, it is unfortunately closed right now, but it is a pool that appears to spill over, kind of an infinity pool, into the lake that's across the back there. And there are no kids that are allowed at this pool. However, they do have kids clubs and kids activities that you are welcome to drop your child off while you experience adults only things like bars and the pool here at the Four Seasons. We have made it to the every guest pool area, meaning this one is not adults only. It features a waterfall feature back there. We're looking down at a lazy river, which is so awesome. This is completely complimentary to any guest staying here of any age. There are life vests available for you to borrow. You can sit in these covered cabanas. There are several areas that have covered pool chairs. And what I really like about this is it's in levels. You constantly are walking up and down different levels, so it feels like you're navigating your way through an oasis, through a twisty and turny, very tropical inspired area. So it's really nice, really cool to explore and go through all the different levels. Check out the lazy river down here a little bit closer. Here's one of the entry points to it. If it were open, you'd be able to hop in right there. Here's some of the water features here as well, and that's got a pretty good current going to it. And again, this is all complimentary for Four Seasons guests. Here we are walking over to one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful, 1 foot deep splash pad style area. This almost reminds me of like Atlantis in the Bahamas, the almost ancient ruins feel. Over there to the left is their water park. Look at how elegant that water park structure is where those slides are coming out of. I've never seen a more beautiful or highly classy themed splash pad before. And like I said, this is only 1 foot deep and perfect for those little kids. This is the tower that you can take the complimentary water slides out of. It is so elegant and absolutely beautiful. The lightning has stopped, so some of the amenities are slowly starting to reopen here, including the family pool. This is a zero entry infinity style pool. It is absolutely enormous. There are tons of space for you to swim around here, whether you are a strong swimmer and want to get into a little bit of deeper water or prefer the shallow. They also have a volleyball net over there and a screen where they'll show movies in the evenings, backed by the lake, right in the shadow of the resort. We are at PB&G, which means pool bar and grill. It is located right next to that water area that we were just at. It is completely open, so you can see out to the pool, to the water play area, to the lake, and to the hotel itself from inside of here. It's a very casual style restaurant, so if you want to grab a quick bite while you are enjoying those pool amenities, this would be your place. While I make my way to explore the signature restaurants and try some food for myself, tune in for a word from my friends over at WDW Magazine.
Subscribe to WDW Magazine and escape to Walt Disney World every single month. This large format glossy magazine is filled with content, not ads. Subscribe now and don't miss another month of magic.
Ravello is the resort's Italian-inspired restaurant. Check this out. They have house-made pasta, and it is on display here, so you can check out what they've made and what's available for the evening. That looks fantastic. It's already separated into different little nests ready to cook. We've got an open concept kitchen. If you've watched any of our other videos and you've heard me talk about open concept kitchens, I love them. There is no hiding, and you can see everything being made before your eyes. Check out this restaurant. I love the glass partitions, the way that it feels separated and a bit more intimate while still being fully open. There's a front section out there, and it even goes upstairs. Beautiful. Lickety Split is the place to grab your morning coffee and breakfast. They've got really cute cafe style seating in here. It is open into the night as well, so if you wanted to grab something light and quick and not do a seated table service restaurant, they have options like sandwiches and things like that that you can grab here as a meal as well. So great stop for coffee, plenty of different spots for you to sit around in here. Look, even the pop-up artwork is extending all the way into here. Mickey enjoying his ice cream cone. Really just nice cafe vibes, and it smells like espresso in here, which would make me stay all day. We are here at the lobby bar in the Four Seasons for dinner. Dom Corona's pop-up art display also comes with a pop-up menu. There are flavors inspired by his different artwork. We ordered the Once Upon a Pumpkin. It came at the waiter's recommendation. Here's a look at the lobby bar's all the time, everyday cocktail menu, as well as their zero proof cocktail menu. They also feature wines by the glass as well as beer. They've got chips, dips, spreads, different appetizers, kettle and green, that means soup and salad section there as well. And they do have a long list of entrees to choose from. And some desserts. And I also do want to mention that they do feature a happy hour at the lobby bar. That happy hour takes place every Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. They've got specialty cocktails on the menu as well as some red and white wines and a rosé. We were just presented with Japanese peanuts and marinated olives. This is part of the complimentary snack that they give you while they are preparing your drink. I've gotten to trying the drinks and the appetizer that we ordered, so let's get to talking about the items. First, I want to talk about this barrel-aged cocktail. Like I mentioned, our waiter said that it has won awards for several years running here in the Orlando area, so kind of expected it to be pretty tasty. I love the touch of the Four Seasons branded giant ice cube inside. They actually have the logo in the ice cube, which is a great touch, and I love when I notice that. This has a lot of different types of alcohol in it. There is vermouth, there is bourbon, there is cognac, there's rye, so there's several different alcohol versions in here, and because of that, I can't really depict one from another. They all blend together in a really nice way. At the very, very beginning, at the nose of it, it is a little bit sweet, not at all overpowering though, and it gives way to that beautiful burn that you can tell that there is definitely some powerful alcohol in it. I really like less sweet, perhaps a bit stronger drinks, so this one is right up my alley. Dom Corona's Once Upon a Pumpkin pop-up drink. When I first took a sip of this, I really thought I was tasting a almost iced or chilled espresso cappuccino style beverage. It has that pumpkin spice flavor coming through in the cold foam, and the coffee beans and cinnamon on top give it that espresso feeling, the espresso upfront nose there with those spices and everything. And the thick cold foam again makes me think of like almost a Starbucks inspired style drink. But then I swallowed it, and oh my goodness, did I taste that Bacardi rum after I swallowed it. When I first took a sip, quite honestly, I tried the other cocktail first, and that one I was like, oh, this is gonna be way stronger than this one. Definitely do not underestimate this drink. After I swallowed, all of that espresso and coffee flavor gave way to a rum flavor. Here we have the tempura fried cauliflower. It features a Kung Pao glaze with dried chili. I see that right on there. Some of those peanuts and some scallions. It smells incredible. I wish we had some smell-o-vision, and looks fried nice and crispy. So I'm gonna give all this a try and let you know what I think. And the Kung Pao cauliflower appetizer. It is tempura fried to a really nice crispiness. The outside of that tempura absolutely enrobes the entirety of the cauliflower, so there aren't any sections that were missed by that batter, and because of that, as a result, the cauliflower on the outside is really nice and crispy. At first I was like, where is the Kung Pao sauce? But then I realized how geniusly this dish was plated. There were a few pieces of the cauliflower that had a little of the sauce on top, and that made it almost soggy. So the kitchen here plated it with that sweet, and it is really nice and sweet sauce on the bottom, so that you don't have to sacrifice the crispiness of your tempura cauliflower. But if you really scoop down under there, you can pick up the peanuts, you can pick up the sweetness of that sauce, cut up a bit of that dried chili in there, and it definitely adds a nice spice to the end of it. So nice crispy dish here. Pretty approachable in flavor if you know you like that Kung Pao sauce, but it's just well prepared. Here is the quite large and really, really yummy smelling Thai curry dish. It comes with your choice of chicken or tofu and cauliflower. That is what I went with, was the vegetarian option tonight. And it comes with black rice and some bok choy. So I'm really excited to dive into this and see what the Thai curry entree that we were presented with comes with a combination of tofu and cauliflower. It is in a house-made curry sauce. You can tell that this is a house-made curry sauce because you can taste the different spices in it. It is a mild curry. It's got a little bit of a kick at the end, so if you have any kind of aversion to any level of spice, this is probably not for you, but in terms of curry, it is definitely on the more mild side, and I can taste the chilies that were used in it. The bok choy seems to me like it was just simply steamed or lightly roasted. I think that was meant to kind of be cut up and incorporated in with the curry and the rice. Really well cooked. I really like bok choy, and it was a nice sweet bok choy. It wasn't at all bitter, so I enjoyed that element of it. And the black rice really surprised me because it looks, in all honesty, plain. Like it's not going to have any flavor. Then I started to eat it, and you could tell that it was cooked in almost some kind of a broth that made the starches release and kind of made it stick together and stay as one solid piece there as the rice portion of the dish, in a really good way though. It wasn't falling apart, it wasn't hard. It's a long grain rice, and sometimes if long grain rices, in my experience, aren't cooked enough or don't have any kind of added salt, they can be kind of hard. This was not at all like that. My drinks are evolving as we continue to sample them here today, so I want to jump back in and talk about them as they continue to evolve. The cold foam from this is really starting to seep through down into the rest of the drink, so it's flavoring the entirety of that drink with that little bit of sweetness, so it's not as drastic now of a, oh, at first I taste coffee and now I taste alcohol. It's becoming more one with itself, as, in my experience, a coffee drink with cold foam on it does, as you let it sit and as it sits in itself for a while. So this one's definitely evolving as I drink it, which is really neat, and I just learned something about this drink. Our waiter just let us know that these are actually aged in-house in little barrels. There's a barrel lower down on the bar with is a 2-month aged version of this. That is what we are drinking here today, is the 2-month aged version, but they do also have a 6-month aged version. And he told us that those versions of those two drinks, once they open the barrel, will be gone within about 2 weeks. So fun fact here, these are fully aged in-house here, and that is, I think, what makes the flavors, like I said earlier, kind of commingle with one another, and you can't really taste one over another, and gives it a really nice oaked consistency to it when you're drinking it. So I'm enjoying the drinks, especially as I continue to sample them. I am up on the 17th floor of the Four Seasons at Kappa. Kappa is a twice awarded Michelin star restaurant. It's on the rooftop here at the Four Seasons and is their signature dining location. Kappa is a top-rated steakhouse and bar here at the Four Seasons. They feature an open concept kitchen, very high quality cuts of steak, and sweeping views of Walt Disney World property. You can also see the nightly fireworks from up here. This would be an excellent fireworks viewing location. Here I am out on the rooftop patio. If I could zoom in there, that is the Contemporary Resort, and Magic Kingdom is right behind it. So you would get awesome views of those fireworks from up here and of the entirety of Walt Disney World property and beyond. And that is going to do it for me here today at the Four Seasons located on Walt Disney World Resort property. Please leave us a comment. Let us know if you've ever stayed here or would ever consider staying here or visiting one of the restaurants on your next stay. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it or found it helpful. It really does help us out. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next magical escape.